During this time of year, there is definitely more traffic on Amazon. But is it leading to sales? Welcome to AMZ Unlock, the place for inspiration, empowerment, and education and all things Amazon. I am Kimberly Locke, and today we are going to be talking about how to improve your conversion rates. And it's not by your listing, but it is by optimizing your storefront. Storefronts on Amazon get up to 50% of additional visits during the holiday period. So this is the time of year to make sure that your storefront is looking absolutely its best. And what a great time to put on a little bit of festive bling and dress it up for the holidays. So today I'm going to take you through some absolutely easy ways that you can optimize your storefront and make sure that you are ready to go for that increased traffic and increased sales this holiday. So there are three main areas that we are going to address and how you can optimize your storefront for optimal holiday shopping. But there are some bonus tips that I'm going to share with you, so stick around to the end so you don't miss a thing. The first area that we are going to address is the look of your store. You want to make sure that it's seasonally relevant no matter what season it is that you're trying to target. Q4 is not the only time of year that you can give your storefront an update. If your products are particularly geared for summertime, then you might want to put a little bit of extra summer shine on them and put some beach scenes, depending on what your niche is. So you can dress it up for whatever season it may be that is particularly relevant. If it is a holiday that you're going after, you've got the big ones in Q4, Christmas and Hanukkah, but then you've also got things like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, back to school time, and then of course back into Q4 with Halloween and all the autumn things. So it just depends on what your niche is. Any one of these times a year could be an additional bump in your sales, and if you get your storefront looking its best and it's relevant for that time of year, it can really be an added bonus. Whichever season or holiday that you're wanting to highlight in your storefront, you want to make sure that this is reflected in your images. Start with high quality photography and then add a little bit of bling or seasonal flair using one of my favorite tools, Canva. Canva has a paid version, which is what I use, but you can do so much even with the free version. So here we are in Canva. And as you can see, they have lots of different templates that you can use, or you can create your own design. You can even create a custom size, but we're going to go ahead and just search up for Amazon, and it'll bring up the Amazon templates that it already has. We'll do the product image just as an example of how you could add a little bit of bling to your images. So as you can see, we can put in any template that we like, and if you type in Amazon, it will pull up some templates that it already has loaded in Canva. You can select between product descriptions or product images. So we'll just go ahead and pick this product image just to use as an easy example. So as you can see here, we can select elements, and then we can just type in Christmas, and it will bring up all of the different Christmas elements. It'll even give us some suggestions. So I've selected Christmas ornaments, as you can see here, and you can pick any of the images that you like to put over your picture of your product. I'm going to pick these red ornaments, and now this is one little trick here. As you can see, it is taking my ornaments and putting them into the larger picture of the shirt, because this image where the shirt is actually a frame. So if I just make it a little bit smaller, make the ornaments just a touch smaller, then I can move them around and put them where I would like them in my image. Now I'm going to select the pre-suggested item here of Christmas garland, and I'll find a little bit of something that I can add to the top. And I think I'm going to go with a bow. I think that's really cute. And the really cool thing is that you can spin this around and change the angle of it and really customize the way it's going to look. And so that really gives it a nice little bit of something on each of the two opposite corners. And now I'm ready to download it and save it to my computer. PNG is a really good versatile type of file to download, and we're ready to go. You want to make sure that the text that you're using in all of your images and the copy that's in the different areas of your storefront reflect the season as well, but make sure that you're following Amazon terms of service. There are some things that they don't like you to do, so make sure you check on what the terms of service are attached to your storefront. The next area we're going to focus on and how you can optimize your storefront for your Amazon business is the experience of the store. You want to consider the layout and the different modules that you can use. I am a huge fan of using video, and this is the perfect place to do it. Using video can really communicate the feel of your brand and really get through to your customer. Make sure that any videos that you're using are very engaging and they're especially appropriate for the time of year. If it's Christmas time, put in people having hot cocoa, candy canes, out in the snow, whatever goes along with your branding and your brand for that time of year. A great new module that's been rolled out into the Amazon storefronts recently is the product collection. This is a great way to really improve the buyer's experience by putting together a group of products that work well together, either according to a theme or a particular category. This can really improve the shopper's experience, but do note you need to have at least 4 products to put into a product collection. Make sure that you're being consistent in your messaging. Make sure that the tone of voice and the copy that you're putting out in your different modules on your storefront is consistent with the messaging of your brand. And make sure that you're using a consistent call to action. I like to use Shop Now, but you can choose whatever is most appropriate or fits your brand's tone of voice. Another thing that I really like to use and try and use it as much as possible just to make it that much easier for the shopper and improve the shopping experience is using shoppable images. That way they don't have to click on an image and then go to the listing. They can add the product directly to cart right there from the storefront. Now before you hit publish, make sure you test your storefront. You want to make sure that your shoppers don't have any friction when they get to your store. Make sure you test all the links and make sure they go to all the right places. And make sure you test the mobile view. Such a huge percentage of shoppers are shopping these days on Amazon on their mobile phones. So make sure that all your images and everything that you've put on looks right when it's on a mobile phone as well as on the desktop. This will only improve the shopping experience and increase your conversions. Now here's an example of a really well put together Christmas storefront from Conair. So you can see they've got the lovely Christmas banner after you scroll down in that top part of the page above the fold, and they've got their ornaments and the gifts, and they've got some really wonderful images and sections throughout their site. They also have added a gift ideas page, which is really a brilliant idea and a great way to showcase on one single place all the great gift ideas that they have on offer in their catalog. On this page, they've classified it as stocking stuffers, and if you scroll down, you can see that they've got lots of great little giftable ideas that someone could purchase really easily from this page. And I love the fact that these are all shoppable images they can add to cart. They even have it divided up into sections, gifts for her, that has a lovely lady holding a present with lots of confetti, a very celebratory vibe. And then they've got a fella with some gifts, some shopping bags, and a lovely winter scarf. So they're really setting the tone and the mood. And then they've got another section, gifts for all, and they're wearing their lovely Christmas sweaters, and they've got a big red gift. So it really is setting the tone and the mood. Now this is another really well done example. This is Wet Cat, and you can see they've even dressed up their logo as Santa Claus. They've put a scarf on their sleigh. and up in their headline. And then they've really gone all out with the snow and the little additions to their products. So they've got great imagery. They haven't added any bling to this, but like Conair, they have also put together a holiday page, and they've called it gift bundles. So they've actually taken some of their products and bundled them together in special pricing for their customers. So you can see they've got a set of hand towels along with a beach and a bath towel. So it really makes it effortless. The only thing I wish they had done is to have made these shoppable images. That would make it that much easier for the customer and improve the shopping experience. But as you can see, both of these brands have really done a great job of adding that little bit of holiday flair to their storefronts. The next area we're going to focus on to optimize your storefront is after you hit publish, you want to promote your storefront. You want to drive traffic to your store. You can do this in a lot of different ways. Within the Amazon platform, you can use sponsored brand ad campaigns. Sponsored brand campaigns can increase the traffic to your store another 24% during this time of year. So don't hesitate to use those and drive traffic to build that brand awareness and get shoppers on your store. Did you know that you can grow followers on Amazon? Shoppers who come to your storefront can click the follow button, and then they can follow your brand and get notified and contacted by you through the Amazon platform. This is a goldmine of opportunities. You can reach your followers through posts and through the different other ways using messaging through the Amazon platform, where Amazon actually allows you to reach out to your followers. So make sure that you are reaching out to followers on Amazon, letting your followers on social media know that they can follow you within Amazon to get updated for specials as well. As I mentioned, you can easily cross-promote with your social media following and let them know that they can follow you within the Amazon platform. This is something you can do year-round as well as during Q4 to grow your followers and take advantage of all the great ways that Amazon has available for you to interact with those shoppers and followers within the Amazon platform. And make sure that you are posting regularly to really grow and nurture the followers that you have. I really think that Amazon Posts is probably one of the most underused features for brands that have brand registry, so make sure that you are using this on a regular basis. Post regularly, post daily if you can this time of year. It's a great way not only to reach your followers, but potentially grow your following. So those are the 3 big tips. Make sure you have a great look for your store. Make sure the experience of your store is first class to really nurture the customers that visit, and make sure that you promote your store. But remember, I said I had some bonus tips, so don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss these. Bonus tip number 1, make sure you are really focused on communicating the benefits of your products in your images and in the copy of your storefront. You want to communicate the benefits to the shoppers so they will become your customers. As I mentioned before, make sure you check out the language that is within Amazon's terms of service for your storefront. You don't want to get suspended for any reason, especially during Q4. You want to make sure that you're not using any elements that are similar to Amazon elements, like gold stars or things that look like Amazon badges. You need to make sure that your promotional language is very general. You can't say bestseller, top rated, today only, or even list a particular percentage off discount. So make sure you check out the Amazon terms of service for the language that you can use in your promotional copy and your images on your storefront. This is a big tip that will save you a lot of time throughout the year. Make sure that when you're going to do your Christmas edits or whatever holiday edits you're going to make to your storefront, before you start, make a copy of your live store. That way you don't have to start from scratch. You can make edits to it and then save it. And you can have different versions saved that you can then publish at different times of the year to save you a lot of work. When that time comes, you just go in, click the store that's relevant for that time of year, and submit for publishing. Another big tip, make sure that your above the fold presence is strong. This is the first thing that the customers are going to see when they land on your store, and you want to make sure that it's communicating exactly the message you want the shoppers to see. Another really big tip is to make sure that the structure of your store makes sense. Make sure it's logical and simple, and Amazon recommends that you have at least 3 different pages. As you saw in the video of the really well optimized holiday stores we visited, they both had different versions of holiday pages. So categorize your catalog, put different pages up, and make sure you have all of that there, simple and logical and easy for your shoppers to navigate through so they can find your products. So during the holidays, storefronts get a lot of traffic. It's important and easy to make sure that you put in the holiday improvements that will help make the feel of your storefront welcoming and inviting to the shoppers who land there so they can convert and become your customers. So make sure you put your best foot forward and have a happy Q4. If you've gotten value out of this, please subscribe and like, and check out this video that I'm sure you're going to like as well. Happy Q4.